101Bronson back here again, and welcome once again to our Jak II Renegade playthrough. Continuing on where we left off yesterday. Yes. We left off yesterday with one of the most difficult missions in the game. And I think we ended with the cutscene that is going to provide us with an even more difficult mission. Maybe not as much on the normal mode here, but on hero mode. Yeah, it's this mission. On hero mode, this mission is a nightmare. This is the most difficult mission in Jak II on hero mode. It's still challenging on this difficulty mode, right? The normal mode. But don't do this one on hero mode because, yeah. Let's go for it. Starting off right away with one of the best, one of the worst missions. Yeah. So the thing is, this is another turret mission, and I'm not particularly good with this particular turret. It doesn't have a lot of damage hit points, right? And they spawn a ton of enemies here, 40 of them. So you take down each of them. And the thing about this is, the gun on the turret, it overheats too, so pretty challenging. So short bursts is actually the best way to go about this, but yeah. Yeah, I always hated this mission. Especially on hero mode. I cannot emphasize that point enough. On hero mode, forget about it. And see, and they flank you from all different directions too. Oh man. Fudge off. Oh man. Okay, so like I said, it is challenging, but on normal mode, if this was hero mode, I would have died already, you know. This really is one of the most frustrating things to do on hero mode. Real honest, total honesty, full disclosure, I never finished the mission on hero mode. I never got past this part over here. Full disclosure, full honesty. I had to use cheat mode and debug mode to get past it because honestly, if I played just the game regularly, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. At least I'm honest about it. I had to cheat to make it past there because I couldn't do it legitimately. However, the fun part about it is, once you get past that first part, the rest of the mission is kind of a, I don't want to necessarily say cakewalk, but it's a lot more easier. Now you have to deal with the tankers here, or the flying tankers. And if you concentrate just on the tanker, you should be fine. They will throw other enemies at you, but if you just concentrate on the tanker, you actually should be fine. From what I can, at least I think that's what I usually always do. I just focus on the tanker and don't focus on the other enemies. Because the thing is, you just shoot the tanker a few times, and there it goes, and then you can kind of take care of some of the other ones here. But the thing is, just shoot the tanker and you may make it through, so. However, you do have them to, they will shoot you even if you're out of the vehicle, so that kind of sucks. Okay, so just take care of them right now. So yeah, the rest of the level is actually pretty much doable, right? It's only that first part where they throw the 40 enemies at you. That's tricky and challenging. I mean, it might not be to you, but to me on hero mode, that's challenging. And this is the last part. One more flying tanker things we have to do, so. Again, same thing here, I just mainly focus on the tanker. We are losing hit points, but it should be fine. There we go. Hey, see, you just focus on the tanker there, you should actually make it. Yeah, screw you for giving me this mission. Let's hope we're done with the really challenging, difficult missions for now. Anyway, so yeah, yesterday was a kind of a shorter episode. I mean, it's still pretty long, it's an hour, you know, but... So, because I went to see the movie Birds of Prey, and I must say, there were a few problems here and there, but I had a pretty fun time with the movie, I must say. And the theater wasn't really packed or anything, it was... The seating was like modest, right? There wasn't like a lot of people there, but it's not like we were the only ones in the theater, my friend and me. But I actually enjoyed the movie. I think Margot Robbie is very great as Harley Quinn. I'm a huge fan of Margot Robbie actually, I like her a lot. And I actually thought the movie was pretty decent. I certainly don't agree with all the negative reviews and the poor box office that it's getting. I mean, in my opinion, it should be doing better, but yeah, that's just me. I certainly did like it better than the last movie I saw in theaters, which was... No wait, the last movie I saw in theaters before Birds of Prey was Bad Boys for Life, and I really dug that movie, I thought that was great. But before that I saw Terminator Dark Fate, that movie sucked. I would have to say Birds of Prey is way better than Terminator Dark Fate. At least I have to give it that.
The Bird Brain and I were just talking about you, Jack. Onan is very proud of what you did.
What I did? What you did? What you do? It's all the same.
Will you stop with the deja voodoo stuff?
It's creepy!
Onan says you must find the Tomb of Mar.
Even now, Baron Praxis seeks the tomb, but only the one true heir of Mar can open the tomb seal.
We believe the kid is the key.
The prophecies say that the true heir of Mar must face the ancient oracle. He alone must circumvent the cunning tests of man. He alone must wield the precursor stone, thereby unleashing the... Jeez Louise, faster lady! Stop with this snooty mythic talk already, huh? You know that it hurts my lips.
Why is Mar's tomb so important?
The fabled precursor stone is rumored to sleep within the tomb, stupid! I added the stupid part. The precursor stone contains vast eco-energies. It can be used for great good, or great evil. I just love saying that last part.
The Baron wants the precursor stone for himself to rule the world. But he is playing with forces he does not understand.
Okay, Pecker. So how do I get this precursor stone?
First, you must go to the dig and find the Lurker Totem. Onan and I have learned that a piece to the Seal of Mar is contained within its ancient carvings. You must find all 3 pieces of the seal to open Mar's gate into the canyon.
This is a no-hover zone!
Well, who's hovering? No, anyway, yeah, Birds of Prey. I thought it was a pretty fun movie. Again, I had a few problems with it. Here and there, I thought certain scenes could have been done better and some character backstories could have been explored better. But I like the action sequences. I thought they were pretty fun. They were great. They were fantastic. They were fine, right? Like Margot Robbie once again, like I said. And I thought the actress that played Black Canary also did a great job. I also liked the little kid, Cassandra Cain. I forgot the actress name. I thought it was a pretty fun movie, actually. Actually, before we go to the dig, let's talk to Crew, because I want to see what mission he has for us. I'm hoping it's not the Arrow race to the city with the rings mission. Well, let's see. Let's see what he has for us.
Years ago, when I was an art collector, I hit the local museum to borrow a famous statue of Ra, the founder of Haven City. In his hands, the statue held the ruby key to the city, an artifact of surpassing beauty. And, of course, priceless worth, eh?
Oh, I just love art.
While smuggling a huge statue from the sewers, eh? A grueling rainstorm flooded the whole place. The statue and 5 of my best men were swept away.
That's terrible.
Yes, a tragic loss. I've missed that statue ever since. Sewers have been so full of water and metalheads that I can't get anyone to go down there and retrieve the artifact. But you're special, Jack. You can do it.
Jack? Hey, what am I, chub liver?
Oh, don't I wish? Now go down there, drain the sewers, and find that statue at the bottom. Bring back the ruby key artifact, and it will open up doors beyond our wildest dreams, eh?
Great. More mucking in the mud.
I hate to burst your bathtub bubbles, baby, but that ain't just mud down there.
Oh, okay, thank God it's not the Arrow race to the city mission. Now we can actually go to the dig and do that mission, then we go to the sewers. Because I do know the sewers mission that he just gave us. It's a pretty fun mission.
Patrolling Sector 9.
At least they're not giving us more challenging stuff to do. Thank God.
Be advised, I'm on foot. Report all wrongdoers. Remember, even your friends could be enemies.
There we go. So yeah, yesterday, because of me having to leave early, we didn't get to record as much as I would like. Today I can record a little longer actually, so let's do this mission. Alrighty. So today I might actually make it just a little bit longer to make up for yesterday. Give me that skull. Give me that skull gem. Give me. So yeah, the dig site has a little bit of overhaul since the last time we've been here. There we go. There's a few power cells. Yeah, I'm still in the Jak I phase. No, this is a few precursor orbs to collect, and also there's a few points to die in this level. There's an orb over there. We're gonna collect all the orbs later. Just focus on the task first. Let's not get sidetracked. Oh yeah, those buggers. Yeah. What I do here is I take this path first. There we go. Hey! You little bastard. So objective of the level, hit those things. To progress further, yeah. That was easy. Okay. That didn't go the way I wanted it to. Okay, so now we do this. Ooh, yeah. Now we're actually back here. Wait, I collected that one already, right? Yeah. Yeah. Then we progress further on. Wait, I remember there being one of these buttons to hit down here. Oh wait, there. Yeah. There it is. go. Ooh, wait. It's on the way, right? Yeah. Last one right here. Yes. Crap. Missed time the whole getting on a jetboard thingy. Oh well. Actually, we don't even need to go all the way around now. Go in. Bye-bye. Yeah, there we go. Now we actually progress further on through the pole here. Yeah, pretty simple stuff actually, right? Speaks for itself what you actually have to do here. Okay, maybe I waited a little bit too long there, but we're still fine. We're still good. Okay, this is actually the more, I'd say the most challenging about this mission. The part that's coming up here. Not this part particularly, but you get up there and you have to deal with enemies above you and stuff. See, somebody's already shooting. There he is, sneaky bastard. Yeah. And the thing is, he will get you when you're on this thing, so watch out. Oh crap! Don't touch that. Health. Give me health. Yeah. Okay, so here you also watch out. Of course, I have to time this pretty well. Yeah. There we go. And that's the mission. That's the yeah. That's it.
I'm on it. Wait a minute. I think this time you should go get the thing. Looks dodgy up there. Don't hurt yourself, Jack. It's a curse, isn't it?
Normally Samos will get on the broadcasting thing, but seems to not want to be in the mood for that right now. Alright. Now, this is actually perfect. We're actually really close to the pumping station now. Not the pumping station, the sewers. So let's go to the sewers and complete the task for crew.
This area is off limits.
I love the music here, by the way. I haven't commented on it yet, but I love the music in the Haven City theme. Do 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 do. Oh, really? I say they don't care if you kill people with the hover cars, but hoverboard somebody so that they fall to the ground. And wow, these Crimson Guards, they're real dicks, man.
Leaving city safe zone.
No, but the Haven City theme, I really dig that. I like the whole soundtrack for Jak II. It's not as memorable for me as the Jak I soundtrack, because Jak I had a lot of great tunes. You know, the Snowy Mountain is my favorite. And say what you will about Spider Case, but I fucking love the music in the Spider Case section. Golemaya Citadel. The boss fight with Golemaya, great soundtrack there. Jak II, well, I guess it's also because it has a lot more tracks, a lot more areas and stuff, and it's just a bigger game overall. So there's also more musical cues. But for me, the Jak I soundtrack is the most memorable, and it's just the best in my opinion. That's not to knock anything for the Jak II and 3 soundtrack, because like I said, there's a lot to enjoy there too, but yeah. If I had to rank the soundtracks anyway, the Jak I soundtrack would be number 1, yeah. So yeah, this is basically just another jet board mission, which I like. No problem with jet boarding. By this point you would have gotten the hang of the controls for the jet board, so no problem whatsoever. And it's pretty straightforward, just go from one corner of the map to the other, hit these things to lower the water, and that's pretty much it. Then you just progress again to the other part of the map, watch out for the mines, go through here, and that's the objective.
Got it. Where would you be without me, eh, Dax?
Well, Jack, I probably wouldn't be 2 feet tall, fuzzy, and running around in a sewer without a pair of pants. God, I miss pants.
Oh, don't worry. The pants thing won't be a big problem for Daxter anymore. So once we get to the next game. Oh crap! We will be back here in the sewers one last time later on for probably the worst escort mission ever made in any game, except for maybe GoldenEye with Natalia. I think everybody knows what I'm talking about there. But yeah, we'll be back. Okay, now we can actually talk to crew once again, go Torn. Ooh, and we can go racing. My least favorite, some of my least favorite things to do in this game, racing. Yeah. Oh yeah, that mission too. Yeah, I think it's pretty much established in like these videos that a lot of YouTubers have of top 10 most difficult Jak II missions. They get the CLPs and in the water slums mission. One of the hardest ones, yeah. Let's talk to Torn for now.
The Baron's coming down pretty hard. Whatever you've been doing, you've really upset him.
I'm just getting started.
He's brought in new Crimson Guard Hellcat cruisers, making the streets dangerous for the underground. We've already lost 5 men this week.
Your men should be able to take care of themselves. But I wouldn't mind taking out a few cruisers if that's what you're getting at.
Never part of a bigger cause, eh, Jack? Fine. I'll take your help any way I can get it. Bring down all 5 Hellcat cruisers. That should send the Baron a message.
Yeah, this is also not a easy mission. I feel like from this point, you're gonna be hearing me saying that a lot. This is not an easy mission. Because they will not be. The game is through with holding your hand and guiding you through it. So I would say the Vulcan Fury is basically your friend for these type of mission, for this mission. Can reposition myself. Oh, son of a bitch. Oh, one more hit point left. Oh man, and we're dead. Yes, I would like to try again. Yeah, like I said, the game is really done with holding your hands through these missions. So let's just try again. Oh wait, there's a few around here actually. So yeah, Vulcan Fury is probably your best friend during this mission. So make sure you have the ammo full for that weapon. Otherwise you can still use the blaster, but... yeah. Crap. Yeah, don't be too close to the Hellcats once you actually get them to blow up and stuff. There we go. Okay, so far so good. Only lost 1 hit point, so... whenever you get too close to your own vehicle blowing up, just switch quickly to another one. Ah, my nose is getting itchy. Oh. Oh, they actually give up the search. Well, that won't last long, but gives you a little chance to breathe. Alright, there we go. Watch out for the little ones. They will kamikaze you. There we go. That's it.
That should take some of the heat off the streets. Good work. I couldn't have done it better myself.
As we're doing the difficult missions again, let's actually do that CLPs in the water slums mission. So there is a trick to this mission. You can do it, there's 2 ways to do it. You can cheat, kind of, right, and do a little trick, which requires you to have full Dark Jak. Or you can do it honestly and probably get your butt kicked by the Crimson Guards. I prefer the method of cheating. Do a dog bomb in the water. Then jet boat out of here. I could do the mission honestly, but really I don't want the frustration at this point. Normally if you just go into the water, there will be the robot that will one shot kill you. But if you do it the honest way, you have to fight your way through a whole bunch of Crimson Guards to the end. So... that's a little cheating to make the probably the most hardest level in Jak II easier on yourself. Yeah. We'll just pretend that we didn't cheat that thing, shall we? Because I'm telling you honestly, when I played that level, that mission as a kid, what would I have been? I would have been about 5 or 6 years old when this game was released and I was playing it. Maybe 6 or 7 year old. 7 years old, right? I got stuck on that part for probably a week. Now, I don't think I would get stuck on that part for a week right now. But it's still a tricky mission. So, oh wait, we're going the wrong way.
This is a no
Yeah.
cover zone.
As we are doing the more challenging parts of this game now, let's actually go for the championship class race over the stadium,
Nothing so far.
where the game will reveal the identity of the mechanic, which pretty much everybody knew already, but still.
I've got suspicious activity in this sector.
Yeah, so that's usually why I don't like using Dog Jack before that mission, because once I get that mission and I don't have for Dog Jack, I'm not gonna do it.
Please advise. Suspect's description.
Can't believe they haven't patched that out yet, but let's not jinx it. Let's do a race. I suck at racing in these games, so
Destroy Cruz cargo.
should be fine.
Great. I'll send you a medal. Now, if you don't mind, I'm on a deadline, so
Are you
scram.
always this difficult?
Let me handle this, Jack. Listen, lady, we beat your stupid course, and we can outrace anybody in this city.
Wait, that voice.
Now, there's just two things you need to know. One, we don't want to join your stinking race team. And two, you just lost a date with Orange Lightning. Let's go, Jack.
Daxter, it is you!
Mira!
Oh, I never thought I'd be so glad to see your furry mug. And Jack, you look different.
It's been a tough ride.
The Baron pumped our boy here full of dark eco, and it did something to him. Now he's got super moves or something. And a few anger issues as well.
I've been looking for you guys forever. And planning a way to get us back home. Somehow that rift took us far into the future. I've calculated the time displacement, and
We
I think
found your
I've got
father. Well, sort of.
Working with the underground, fighting the Baron. But he's,
What?
You need to go see him. And I need to get to the Baron.
You could try to win the Class 1 Racing Championship. The winner of that big race always gets to meet the Baron in the palace. But you have to qualify by winning the lower class races. There's a Class 3 race starting soon.
How
You could try for
convenient.
my team. But Jack, we should think about getting out of here. I don't like this place. And some of the people are creepy.
Jack, my boy, I need that Ruby key you found, eh?
Always wanted this. How the hell did he manage to get out of the hip hop saloon or whatever it's called, his bar? That front doors ain't exactly large. How the hell did he get out of there? It's something I always wondered.
A special client has requested it.
Sorry about that, crew. I must have forgotten.
Right.
So yeah, this is gonna be the first of these
Class
racing.
3 race is about to begin.
Yeah, as I was saying, the first of these racing missions. I usually pretty much suck at these racing games because this is still, even though this game is more combat driven, it's still a platformer and it's not a race game, so it ain't exactly the tightest controls for the racing, for the vehicle you control. And let's see how we do. Probably gonna be a little more quiet during this part because I really want to concentrate and not mess it up too much. So here we go. Okay, always take a shortcut. That works in your advantage. Okay, so far so good, but there's 5 laps in total, so still have quite a ways to go. Oh, that barely went okay. Well, we have a bit of a lead, so we do have some room for errors, but not a whole lot.
Boy, that was close.
Again, I don't want to jinx myself, but... Dude. I said I don't want to jinx myself, game. No, but I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm doing pretty good actually, so far. Yeah. Anytime I say I don't want to jinx myself or don't want to... Yeah. Then usually stuff happens. Last lap, yeah, let's go. I missed a turbo, that's not good. And they're gaining on me, so... No! No comment. Oh man, somebody's right on my heels. Gotta change that. Ah, son of a... That's okay. This time we actually have a decent lead, so... Shit. Well, even though these aren't the best controls in the world for the racing, I have to say Naughty Dog really learned from their crash-free warped races with the motorbikes. The controls are a bit more responsive this time around for the racing parts. I'd say they learned from crash-free, yeah, definitely. Yeah. Okay, this time we actually do have a really decent lead, so let's not fuck it up. Ah, we made it this time. Thank God.
When is this city gonna provide some challenge, huh?
Huh.
Hey,
Look
I
who's
watched your
talking.
race today. You were pretty amazing out there.
Oh, thanks.
Easy for you to say, Dax.
Kira, this is Ashlyn. She's just...
Everyone knows who she is.
And Kira's...
A friend. A
Jealousy?
very good friend.
Thanks for helping out with that tank trap. You saved a lot of lives. I'm not my father, you know. Ever since I was a little girl, I've looked down at the city streets from that ridiculous palace and imagined a better place. By the way, they're hunting for you. I'd watch out for Errol. I can't protect you from him.
Whoa, she's a Betty. And she likes you, Jak. Not that I can account for her tastes. I bet you'd love to pin some medals on her chest, huh? What? What'd I say? What did you say, Jak?
Oh, Daxter. You frickin' twat.
Sector 9.
Lovable twat, that is. Oh yeah, a little jealousy going on there with Kira and Ashlyn. Little,
Be advised, I'm on foot.
little cat fight almost going on there. Yeah. Sure. Because why the fuck not? Why should I actually be... Yeah. Oh, goddammit, 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 goddammit. I think the people of Haven City don't really like me. I keep killing a lot of civilians in this game. I don't want to, but that's just the way it happens.
This is Unit Alpha. We're en route.
I try to be as safe as possible when navigating the city, but it's just not made for that. There's a lot of traffic and stuff. This is one thing you have to give to Naughty Dog for this game. They make the world feel alive. There's, even though every NPC is basically the same, but they managed really well to make it a really immersive and lived-in city. Let's hope this is not the arrow race, because frankly I had it up to here right now with racing. Let's see. I see sick, and if it's sick, then it's probably not the arrow race.
So they're us, toe-to-toe, with 5 of the nastiest metalheads you ever saw. Slime oozing from monstrous jaws, teeth sharper than daggers. Slowly, all 10 of them surround me. But do I surrender? No! I summon my highly trained killer instincts and pounce! And when the dust cleared, there were 20 less metalheads in the world.
Oh, Daxter, you're amazing.
Yeah, I know. Scratch me there.
Quite a story there, Golden Boy. I guess you're just the animal I need for another dangerous gig. Combat metalheads have now been spotted right here in Haven Forest. These new bad boys have special camouflage, so they're tough to spot. But I'm sure with your killer instincts, you'll manage. Go to the forest and take them all out.
So yeah, Sig, I might have said this before, but Sig is voiced by Phil Lamar. He's done a lot of voice work, but I remember him mostly from Pulp Fiction as Marvin. And I was just looking at, you can't quite see it, but I have the poster of Pulp Fiction right up there, so... Yeah. It's that guy, the one that John Travolta shoots in the face. So yeah, we're gonna return to Haven Forest, which I love the last mission we had there with a little more relaxed mission, a little more fun. This one ain't gonna be that much fun. This is gonna be us hunting metalheads. Big metalheads and metalheads that turn invisible. Kind of like Predator with Arnold Schwarzenegger, that movie, you know. They're camouflaged. Invisibility cloak, yeah.
Proceeding as planned.
Exiting city.
I wish we had more of that ammo, but oh well. Wish we had unlimited ammo, but you need to do hero mode for that. From what I can remember, I could also be mistaken there. At least by the time you gather enough orbs to unlock unlimited ammo, you'll pretty much be finished with the game. Unless you do a whole lot of side quest thingies, but yeah, so let's do this. I still love the music in this level, by the way, in this environment. But yeah, you see, invisible, well, partly invisible metalheads. So yeah, one of the more frustrating things about this, no mid-level checkpoints. If you die, do everything all over again. So yeah, just watch out for their fire and keep your eyes open. Because they really can be tough to spot. Is there one more? Yeah, you really have to keep your eyes peeled here. Oh yeah, precursor orb right over here. Missed it the last time, but I just remembered it was there. I think that's all. If not, one way or the other we will be back here. So let's progress further on. Make your way up here, because you might be able to spot them. There's a few more there. Oh yeah, these are the big ones. They also turn invisible now. There There's a few here. I saw you. You want to sneak attack me, you saw that? Ammo is always appreciated. Where do you think you're going, huh? Think I didn't see you there? I see everything. Get that one there before we actually take care of the group of the big ones. There we go.
I'm still not sure why combat metalheads are scouting this close to the city. To be honest, I wasn't sure you could handle this game. Nice work.
Don't underestimate me, Sig. I am not a Jak and Daxter player to be underestimated. I played this game a million times. I know how the game is played, alright? This ain't my first picnic. So yeah, that wasn't too tough, right? I mean, if you don't be careful, some of these invisible things will sneak attack you, and you know. But keep your head cool, be careful, keep an eye out. Should be fine. Actually, a much easier, relaxing mission after the last couple that we did. Especially after that race and the Hellcat mission.
It's good to see you still alive.
Seal off the area.
So now we go to Onan, and I think that's where we're gonna have Onan's minigame, which is tricky. So is the layout of this map. No, the Onan minigame, I think that is the one that's coming up. It's a little bit tricky, but we'll see how it goes. You know, that's, like I said, I played this game a lot, so I should be able to get through it fairly quick, fairly easily. However, newer players, this can be a really challenging mission once again. I remember as a kid this took me quite a time to actually do that. If it is that mission, I don't know. It could be. It also could not be. But I think it's the Onan minigame. And if it is, you will see very quickly what I'm talking about.
Expecting that little boy to save us is folly. At his age, he's no match for the metalhead leader. Oh, Jack, we were just talking about Samos's plan.
Onan says your voice sounds very familiar. I'll bet you two golden oldies go way, way back, huh? Onan needs you to prove yourself, Jack. You've shown your brass and your brawn. Now, you must show your brains as well. Frankly, I think she's pushing it. But I'm not the boss. Beat this test, and the third piece
yeah, it is.
Ready?
So I'm gonna concentrate for this. It's basically all the buttons from the controller, or rather just X, circle, square, and triangle. So it can be tricky because they will go much faster.
You are doing very well.
And they will come in groups. And this will go way faster later on. So it's just a matter of concentrating and knowing your shapes, knowing your buttons on the controller. Thankfully, I play only PlayStation, so I pretty much know where the buttons are.
That symbol wasn't there.
Oh crap.
Penalty.
Yeah, it can be challenging because you have to... You know, I'm just gonna be a little more quiet for now.
What? He's still going? I got you again. What is your problem? You missed some. Quickly, you're missing symbols.
Ah, we got it.
You actually
So yeah,
won. I am without words, and that is rare.
So yeah, it is a little challenging, but if you know the buttons on the controller, it should be fine.
Is now complete. Onan says the 3 artifacts you retrieved from the mountain temple are relics from an ancient light tower. Old songs tell how this light tower once shined down on the actual site of Mars' tomb. I sing one of these songs for you.
I know.
From the mists of time, Mars' light would shine.
Whoa there, Iron Lungs. Just tell us what we need to do.
Cretins with no taste, huh? Look, you must take the 3 artifacts to Mars Gate. Only then will the light tower rise and reveal the tomb.
So yeah, that was the only mini game. Like I said, that can be challenging, especially if you're used to other consoles, or if you're mostly PC gamer, you come to play this thing. But ever since I was a kid, I only pretty much played PlayStation. I did, for a brief while, tried Xbox, and I have been known to play some games on the PC. I don't have a PC for gaming, but you know, even if I can run GTA San Andreas in the lowest settings, you know, that's fine for me. When I was a kid, right, on the PC. But mostly, I've always been a PlayStation gamer. Pretty much, I think I will always will be. So I know where X, circle and square is, and triangle. Pretty much like I know the back of my head.
Patrolling Sector 9.
Nobody needs to tell me about the layout of the buttons on a PlayStation controller. I've been with PlayStation since PlayStation 1, so yeah, there we go.
Be advised, I'm on foot.
So now we actually return to from whence we came before, to the temple. We just came from here because we just did the Haven Forest mission. Now we go in the other direction and get blown up. No, but this time we're gonna go to the temple area of this
Leaving city at your own risk.
of this area. And thanks, I was just here 10 minutes ago. Yeah, so this time we actually go here. And this door will open for us. This is basically just another, we're gonna test your jetboarding skills mission. Especially that part there. It's not actually really a mission, it's just go there and do some stuff. Not even do some stuff, watch some stuff get done in the cutscene, which is about to happen right now. So now the Tomb of Mar has been opened for us. And that's actually...
Well, I'll be a monk cow's uncle. The light tower actually does exist. The beam of light is shining somewhere in the city. The Tomb of Mar was right under our noses all along. And thanks to me, you found it.
Where do I go? And that's actually going to be a perfect place to stop this episode, because after we finish our business in the Tomb of Mar, that's story structure wise the end of Act 2. So we're actually making pretty good progress. I think after this 2 more episodes, 2 more streams, maybe. I think then we're done with Jak II. Actually going way faster as I was actually thinking originally.
Entering Haven City.
Seal off the area.
Almost bumped into him, you see that? But they bumped into her, but they don't give a shit about that.
Patrolling Sector 9. Be advised.
So yeah, we are moving through this game like, you know,
Leaving
I thought we were
city
gonna be a little longer in some missions, but actually progressing through this thing quickly.
Jack, you actually found Mars' tomb.
Great. Now what? We send this poor kid into a meat grinder?
This is the day I've long awaited, to finally hold the fabled precursor stone in my hands. You must be cautious, child. The tests of manhood are sure to be fraught with peril, and Mars Air must face them alone.
It's okay, kid. You can do it. It's just a deep, pitch black, sure to be filled to the brim with painful death. Old tomb. I wouldn't go in there.
Yeah.
Finally, the chosen one stands before me. Enter and prove yourself worthy to claim the ancient birthright. No. This child is too young to face the tests.
What? No! Do something, Jack!
Jack, remember the sure to be filled to the brim with painful death part?
Great tree limbs. He's going to face the tests. No, he's gone to his death.
Freeze!
Ooh, little twist there. So yeah, we're gonna do some challenges here in Mars Tomb, and we're gonna have a little boss fight at the end, and that's gonna be the end of Act 2 of the story. So the thing here in this water is there's gonna be some enemies in the water that are pretty much invincible, so don't even bother to get them. At least to my knowledge, they're invincible. But there's also precursor orbs, and you do want to collect those because they're shiny and collectible. Then you can either take that door or this one, doesn't really matter which, we're just going to do this one first.
Weapons are for the weak.
Oh yeah, this is, yeah, I remember this. So you have to hit the ones that are red, so remember which one they were. You have to pretty much watch the entire screen for it. Oh, I thought it was that one. Yeah, it's this one. Then you have electrified water that you have to make your way across. Really? Yeah, I remember you from Jak 1, the spiders. Yeah, that's what I do to go faster on the water. Use the jetboard. Then you have a little rhythm game here. Just press on the ones that light up and make a musical cue. Fairly easy platforming stuff, right? Okay, actually waited out for this one. Probably could have made it, but... that was close, I think. Ooh. So yeah, another one here. Hey, what the? Oh my. No. I think there was a checkpoint somewhere, but... oh yeah, this one here. Ah, exactly right here. Okay.
You must not use weapons in this challenge.
I won't. Okay, wait, so that one's right at the bottom. It's this one. This one, and should be that one. Yeah. Whew. That is a little challenging, I must admit. Oh, how the hell did I not get electric? Okay, it's okay, I'm not gonna... If it works in my favor, it's okay. So you have to keep your eyes on all of those platforms. Not too challenging, right? Oh, that was really close. That was really close. That was super close. And this is a little match the musicality thing. I can't quite explain it, but let's just do it. See, now I have to hit one that has the matching tune, you know? So it's kind of a trial and error thing. Wait, wasn't this the same one as this one? No. Wait, I did hit that one somewhere, but which one? Okay, which one was the first one? Was that the one that's... Yeah. Yeah. Wait, wasn't... Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so that just is that's just a little trial and error with that little challenge. Okay, first challenge in the Tomb of Mar completed. There we go. We haven't done too terrible in that one, so now we go through this one here. I think this one is even more of a platforming challenge, if I remember correctly. Ah, yes, it is. So yeah, very Crash Bandicoot-esque, right? Got a pit of stuff that will kill you, and some obstacles. Yeah. We move into the crash cam, 2.5D cam as I call it, or side-scrolling camera, sort of like Crash Bandicoot. Press that. Ooh, that was close. Then you just navigate the obstacles like that, like so. Kind of reminds me of like a kind of version of like Slippery Climb, a little bit. Because you have to time moving stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like that. Anyway, that's it for that platforming challenge. Now we go down here. Are we actually gonna get a level that's really similar to Crash Bandicoot? Or a section, I should say. And here we go. So yeah, this is really similar to Crash Bandicoot. And it's the first time we actually get to play as Daxter in these games. So yeah, it's the crash cam run towards the camera. It's really similar to Crash Bandicoot, I think. Oh, but that's it for now. But there's a follow-up to it. A second part to it. Okay, so first we had to run away from a boulder, which was very Crash-like, and now we have to run away from a... Whoa! From a very large, moving, fast animal. A large, fast-moving animal. Which is also like Crash, in Crash 2, where you had to run away from the giant polar bear. Whoa! That thing comes really close. Oh, that was really fortunate there that I made it. So that was... oh. I think that was a checkpoint, yeah. So yeah, I think this is a really fun section actually. It's a great throwback to Crash Bandicoot. I actually really like it. It is a challenging part, but if you have played Crash, this is easy breezy actually. But now Jak is separated from Daxter, so this is kind of weird. And now some more good old-fashioned platforming. Nah, I didn't make it. No. Ah well. There we go. Second challenge completed. So yeah, those are the challenges in the Tomb of Mar. Now we're actually gonna have a little boss fight coming up. And Daxter's waiting for us. Yay.
Daxter, there you are. What happened?
I had a harrowing experience. Well, thanks to you.
Welcome, young warrior. Many eons have passed since our hope burned so brightly. Today you have proven yourself worthy to receive Mars' legacy.
He's talking about me. Thanks, your holy statueness. This tool wasn't so tough.
What you are about to receive contains grave power, and with it comes grave responsibility.
Where have I heard that before?
The precursors waged a terrible war with the Horrorquan, those dark creatures you refer to as metalheads. Driven by their dark leader, the Metalhead Legions destroyed our great civilization, and now they swarm the universe unopposed, looking for the last relics of our power. Mar tried to hide the precursor stone in this tomb to protect it from them. It is our last hope, and you were chosen to keep that hope alive.
I think you've got me confused with someone else. I just want the stone.
It is time to fulfill your destiny. Behold.
Wow! Let's get the goods.
Fools! You brought me right to the stone. Your pitiful underground friends were no match for my guards above. Now I will gain the power I need to crush my enemies. And after claiming the stone, I'll begin with you.
Abomination. The precursor stone was not meant for you.
Crush your enemies, see them doing before you, and hear the lamentation of the women. Kind of remind me of the line he said of crush my enemies. Kind of remind me of Conan the Barbarian. And hear the lamentation of the women.
Enjoy your next life.
So this is actually a fairly doable but still challenging boss fight. Shouldn't be too tough or tricky at this point. Just avoid these bots here because they're electrified, so shoot them before they get you. Okay, that's the first stage of the boss fight. And now he's actually going to join himself. Yeah. Praxis also joins the fight at this point, so. Still, it shouldn't give you too much trouble, but... There we go.
It's over.
Now it's just him and us.
Eat this.
Ooh, that was close. Yeah, you eat that, schmuck.
Now you see the stone's power in capable hands. Nothing can save you now. It's over. Don't you die!
I'm resilient.
Now you see the stone's power in capable hands. Allow me to share the pain. Cannot run away from these.
Son of a bitch.
Give up and I'll make it painless.
There we go.
Nice try, but the stone is still mine. Don't worry, I will use the stone to its full potential. Soon all who oppose me will be destroyed by its power.
So yeah, this is story-wise the end of Act 2. Topping it off again with another boss fight against Baron Praxis. In my opinion, this boss fight is easier than the first one you had against him. It might just be me, but... So yeah, I think I'm gonna be streaming a little more later on. It might be just another hour episode again or something, but I'm actually gonna do some stuff right now. Maybe I'm gonna do some videos on my DVD collection after this. Anyway, this is the end of Act 2 for Jak II. That rolls off the tongue nicely. It's the end of Act 2 for Jak II. No, anyway, thank you all for watching, if you're watching this after the fact, of course, because nobody's watching this live as we speak. However, having said that, I do still enjoy making these videos. I don't care if anybody watches, I just want to put my gameplay of these games on YouTube. So yeah, join me next time when we start the third act of Jak II. So we're pretty much almost done. We're gonna save real quick. I know the game has autosave, but just in case. So thank you for joining me, and so long for now.